I'd like to hear more about what you do with your art and what your festival you want to perform at and what you would be doing and how it is that what's your thing that you're doing? What do you do?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
It took me a while to work out what I was doing.
Yeah. For everyone, I think.
I with my artwork and the images that I take, I just I get messages that I have to go to a certain place and take certain things.
Do you mean messages? What type of messages?
Just voices.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, or insight.
Internal messages. Yeah.
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 And so I just pack those things together and go to the place and kind of go into a different space when I arrive and just start taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of confusing for a while what was actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
And every time we got the film developed, there was some stuff that I really liked. So it was awesome. And then I started getting in connection with, well, actually I'm seeing things when I'm looking through the camera or when I go to take a picture.
Sure.
I'm seeing things from a different place, not a material world thing, but
Yeah.
an energetic space.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to recreate that into the material, physical, bring it back.
Yeah.
So that was with my artwork, my physical artwork. I started creating sculptures at the property out at Warrandyte where I'm staying at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like some tree trunks that have been just sitting there, and I just started sculpting it.
Wow.
No.
You've
So
never
it
done that
seems-
before?
No, it was the first
Cool.
time. I've worked with wood at
In course class.
BCE,
And stuff. Yeah.
but I just started just sculpting, and
Cool.
so it seems like it comes through in many shapes and forms, my artistic
Yeah, sure.
creativity or passion. And the latest form, which I denied most of my life that I was actually
Into
good at it or into it or
Yeah.
actually knew what was going on, was the vibration and sound.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
And so I collected over maybe 80 Himalayan artifacts, antiques from the Himalayas, and brought them back to Germany where I was living at the time, and I was playing them a lot and working with myself to shift energy and to come into wholeness. And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I realised, well, you know, people, my next door neighbours would come over a lot and they'd just be like lying on the couch and go, oh man, this is awesome.
Oh, really?
Ah, nice.
So
See,
it
you had a
kind of got
gift.
me to see that
Yeah.
I could
Help.
use the sound.
Yeah.
I could
Sure.
connect to the sound and
Share
use
it.
it and
Mhm.
share it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And so I guess there was a long time of becoming clear within myself,
Mm-hmm.
so I could actually stand in front of people in public and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was there
Yeah.
was quite a few roadblocks there emotionally.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So just clearing that and just working through that, I did my first concert in Warrandyte after relocating back to Australia
Okay. Yeah.
7 months ago, and that was quite a nice format. Just some people turned up, which was great.
Ah, nice.
I played, and now I'm continuing to do some things at Prana House. So
Oh, yeah.
last night I did a sound work to Chana, who's a Sri Lankan man that does Nidra yoga
Yeah.
and guided meditation
So
and
people
sound
doing
at the same
yoga
time.
with your sound as well.
Well, it's stillness yoga, so it's
Yeah.
actually it's like being conscious while being asleep in the
Okay.
body. So I was playing the sounds, and
Yeah,
what comes clear to me in my work is it's spontaneous. There's certain instruments that want to be there for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I can't, I need to plan that.
Yeah.
But it's spontaneous
Actually comes out.
soundscapes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm
So you
creating
kind of feel the energy.
soundscapes from. I definitely create a space that I want to work in, and tracking the energy of the group
Yeah.
and what needs to be played.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wow.
And so I play from that space, and so that's where I'm at now. And I think next Friday I have a what is it? The 22nd? Is it 22nd?
24th? I don't know.
Next Friday I have a really beautiful offering with Julie Gagano.
Yeah, 22nd.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
At Prana House. Julie Gagano is a very accomplished yoga teacher and trainer, and she works with Amrit Yoga, which is meditation in motion. And so we worked together last year, where I was playing sound while she was guiding people through meditative motion.
I'd love to try that.
So we call it sound in motion.
Yeah, cool.
So, you know, the sounds can really help shift at a certain posture if you're sitting in that posture or in that posture. Yeah. And then it can help shift any dense energy or heavy energy and move through it.
Sure, yeah.
So I'm working with her, looking at different spaces to work further with her because we have a really good synergy together. And we hadn't worked together with each other, and we turned up and just played, and it worked so beautifully, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. Great.
Yeah, nice.
Effortless.
Nice.
So I want to continue with her and then to do the Infinity Sound sessions, which are based on the artwork that I put out on the flyer is what I actually play at the event. So that's my intention, to play the visual of what I perceive from the image. So I've got a picture of my art. So I'm actually channeling what that picture is.
So what it would sound like.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. So that's cool. Like, I love the idea of matching senses and vibrations and stuff. That's cool.
So really, I guess my passion is in the future, I'm planning some things now, but to actually visualize sound.
Yeah.
And I know it's possible already, but just in the way that I wanted to do it, and just to work out a way. Yeah. And we're also looking at areas in art spaces to work in those spaces. So it's pretty new and open.
Surely.
I do individual sound healings. And just working with the people to work on using the gongs and the tools that I have just to bring them back into harmony. Just bring them back to center and harmony. And if they had an intention, then that would be great. To start with, but there's none needed with these tools. They can really
center you without.
They can really help
at
a non-verbal level.
Yeah.
Oh, words just confuse things and labels. Yeah. But I love the idea of music being like this. It's like this whole other thing. You know, we've got amazing things in physical life and whatever. But music is like this weird thing that kind of connects our soul to the physical. It's like this transporting mode of it's bizarre what it does to people, and it's so personal, and it's for everybody, every human being. Music is so personal, and everyone can have a connection with it. It's not just for musicians, because it's just, when you think of everything as just vibrational energy, like that's what everything really is at the end of the day. No wonder music is such a connection and a bridge for us to access just that such a pure vibrational level to everything else in the world that we've got, because all it is just vibration. And I love, like, I had a theory I came up with, when we were in San Francisco, about emotion and how, like, when you feel an emotion, it's like, I think I've talked about some podcasts before, but it's like your body is vibrating at a certain level. That's how you give out an aura. When you have certain energy levels, or you're angry or whatever, you can feel that person radiating that out. And I think when you try and think about the vibrational frequency that person must be on, then, and compare that with music and different notes that the music is on, I think that you can find that music and emotion are, at the end of the day, the same thing. So you can sort of match them and maybe even play a song which brings up certain emotions, or vice versa. You can find an emotion that brings out a certain song, and I think that's why music is so expressive and creative of someone's.
That's the same sort of thing as, how rude of me. That's the same sort of thing as
I have no idea.
What's that?
An awakening.
You talked about people experiencing different, musics or sounds personal. Let's see what we get from this.
Okay.
You want to play?
Yeah. Let's play.
Close your eyes.
Do we have to hold the stick again?
No.
No.
If you like to, you can.
It's interesting.
No.
It just made me think of bounding puppies.
Did it?
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that a visual? Or,
Yeah, it's a visual. Yeah.
Bounding. What's bounding?
Like bounding puppy, like
pound.
a field.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Bounding puppy.
yeah.
With their ears flapping in the wind.
Okay.
No,
Nice.
no.
That's a nice memory.
Yeah, I wish I could see that.
But my brain's full of that. Actually, my Facebook post the other day was, no matter how much doom and gloom I think about during the day, I still managed to dream of puppies.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bounding puppies.
What did you get? Did you get any
I didn't know.
feeling or
No,
visual?
no, I didn't get
Nothing?
much. No.
I think this one's tired.
No, I don't know why I am.
Is it that you didn't get much,
Holding
or
up that
was
nose
it
of yours.
that you didn't think anything?
Um,
Just wanted to clarify that.
no, my mind was going through other thoughts which
Okay.
weren't related. So yeah.
Sean's out of it.
Yeah, I know.
We
yeah.
lost him. We lost
I'm
him.
actually just tuned out for a second, but I'm back in now.
Okay, well, welcome.
Yeah.
Alright, well, yeah, do you have any other treats for us in regards to music?
Um,
He's got, for everyone listening, he's got this little gorgeous, like, bag, hand-woven, colourful bag with all these treasures inside, like these sticks and these bells, and it's really cool.
I have a medicine drum with me.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that drum. Is this instrument over there?
Yeah,
Okay.
Is there a drum in there?
yeah. This is a bag that I made actually from the first time I worked with leather.
No, really?
That's grouse. Like, with what type
So
of leather, and where did you get it from?
This
How many
is-
animals had to die?
Okay. So they were already processed, the animals.
No.
And this is moose.
Moose. Wow.
Um, and it's actually, I don't think I displayed
Wow.
it. So it's like a half poncho, the handle.
That's
pretty
cool.
cool.
It is a half poncho. You can walk around naked with that just little thing.
Yeah.
It's like an...
It's quite big on
Yeah.
me. And this is deer, goat, and there's rabbit fur inside. It's quite lush.
Oh, wow.
And
Let's see
the
this
vision
thing.
of this bag actually came from the drum, and it was clear that I had to make the bag.
It was clear.
Yeah.
You had no
It was
choice.
crystal
It was,
clear.
that's
Yeah.
cool. That's
And
so cool.
And it wasn't. Yeah, it was quite a challenge.
Yeah.
So
A new adventure for you, creating
Definitely.
bags. Yeah, that's great.
So this drum was in the Native American tradition. They make medicine drums.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a prescription for my development,
Oh,
my
wow,
growth.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So they can be used with other people, but
No.
generally the recipient of the drum would only play it.
Right, yeah.
So
So it's, yeah.
certain people have played this before, but they've had permission by us in the drum.
And
Yeah.
doesn't sound
Don't
the
ask me to
same.
explain that, but
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And
Well-
it would sound, because it's yours, it's the way, it's like it matches you. It's like the wand chooses the
Yeah.
magician, you know, in Harry Potter, like that
similar
kind of
like
thing.
that. I mean, I had no awareness I had no control apart from my intention of what I wanted to work on and clear
Sure,
for the
yeah.
person that made it, and it just blew my mind when it came. I mean, it's just exquisite. It's
Yeah.
an 8-pointed star and new growth cedar, and it's a Mustang. It's a wild dead horse.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Skin
right.
from a wild dead horse.
Yeah, wow.
Not a killed horse, but just a
Yeah.
wild
Yeah,
dead
dead
horse
horse, yeah.
that gave up
Gave its life for your drum.
gave its life for the drum
Yeah.
or part of the drum. So
No.
Cool.
it's
Maybe.
it's quite a powerful instrument from the vibration that comes out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got quite a bit of a kick.
Sure,
Mhm.
sure.
No pun intended from the
Yeah.
horse.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, let's
But I
give
can
it a
play
shot.
it if you
See if the recorder can handle it.
Yeah, it'll definitely clip. But
No.